this is what environment does for you. This is a windy and chilly and hot and wet and I don't know what, but everything that's getting thrown at Sophie, aka Gorgeous Girl. And look at the difference in the colour. Sophie, Gorgeous Girl, is normally this colour. She's definitely a mid to dark pink most of the year. And look, how cute is that? So it actually looks at the moment like this is a multicoloured rose, which is giving me ideas of grafting actually, which I think I'm going to have a go at because I've never done grafting. But I might actually graft a few different coloured roses onto a rose and see how I go. But anyway, digressing. So this is Sophie in all her pale pinkness. Oh, Gorgeous Girl, whatever you want to call her. I think Gorgeous Girl because I'm not convinced it's Sophie at all. I don't think I'm ever going to find out who she is. But she is gorgeous, so Gorgeous Girl it is. But doesn't she look wonderful in a pale pink dress today? She's in pale pink colours today, which I think is wonderful. So I'm quite taken with her today because she's displaying her regular colours and these new pastel colours. How cute is that? Very interesting. But I know with temperature changes and rain and wind and all the rest of it that roses can change colour, but I just thought this was quite a marked change and I hadn't noticed it last year. I mean, last year we did have a bit of a heat wave, didn't we? So maybe that's the difference from last year. But I didn't notice this pastel pale pink last year, but I have spotted on Sweet Honey at the front, I have spotted pure white roses on that, and the rest of the shrub is obviously sort of kind of apricotty, honey coloured. So I do know that the environment can make a big difference. But isn't that a big I mean, that is a big difference from this. And this colour is not as strong as it normally is. This is a much paler pink than usual. But anyway, just a bit of interest there that the colours have changed, but dramatically to this really cute pale pink, which I'm quite taken with. Anyway, I'll be taking some more cuttings. I've taken quite a lot of cuttings this year as I've chopped her down. As you can see, the rest of the shrub is down here now. So I've chopped a good 2.5, 3 feet off of this shrub all the way around, and I've got cuttings where you can see these new cuts, look. I've taken cuttings of her, and I've got those still to take. They're probably the next ones, the ones on the left, the pale pink ones. But she's budding up already. She's got some fluff or something on this bud. What's this? Get that off. But she's budding up nicely. She does. So by the time I'm taking those off and getting cuttings, these will be flowering. But I've chopped her down a fair way, and these will be coming down to the same height. She can take a good prune, and if I do a good prune like I have with the rest of it, I'll get good cuttings because I'll be able to get a good 12 to 18 inch cutting easily, which will be nice for someone. Anyway, there you go, that's Sophie. And I might, if anybody's interested, I could do a video of that if you wanted to see it. She's looking pretty fine this morning. So anyway, there you go, Gorgeous Girl. Displaying different colours to normal. Very interesting. She's just keeping our interest, isn't she? She's making sure we don't forget about her. How could you forget about Gorgeous Girl? Anyway, there she is this morning.